Morning light through the window frame 먼지처럼 떠도는 네 이름 You stood there like you didn't know the way the air would shift and slow I looked away but something stayed like chalk lines left out in the rain No sudden spark, no clear design Just something quiet crossed the line 네가 웃을 때 세상이 잠깐 멈추는 것 같았어 Not a feeling I could place Not a word I dare to trace Just something settling in the space Between a heartbeat and a face First glance, last thought Something I never saw 처음 본 순간부터 이미 늦어버린 것 같아 Not too close, not apart Quietly finding its start In a space I didn't know Something began to grow Just you existing in my mind In the softest kind of way That lingers longer than a day First glance, last thought Something I never saw 처음 본 순간부터 이미 늦어버린 것 같아 Not a word, not a sign Still something crossing every line In a place I can't ignore Something I can't close the door 먼지처럼 떠도는 네 이름 Still here after you've gone You never tied your laces right 신발끈처럼 풀려버린 맘 You came around with uneven steps Like time itself had second-guessed The space between your words and mine Was just enough to feel divine 우리가 나눈 짧은 인사들 말하지 않아도 전해지던 것들 Nothing promised, nothing planned Still I reached without a hand Every pause you left behind Settles somewhere in my mind Not demanding to be more Just existing at the door Untied shoes and open skies 네가 걸어온 그 자리 Every step a little loose Still the path begins to choose Where it wants to slowly go 신발끈처럼 풀려버린 나 I never asked where this would lead Just followed what I didn't need To understand before I felt The quiet warmth that slowly dealt Untied shoes and open skies 네가 걸어온 그 자리 Every step a little loose Still the path 바람처럼 풀려버린 맘 And I left it that way It started with a simple word 그게 전부였는데 You said hello like it was nothing Like the air between us wasn't humming I smiled back the way you do When you don't know what else to do 그 이후로 아무것도 달라진 게 없는데 왜인지 모든 게 달라 보였어 Not a declaration, not a sign Just hello rearranging every line Something lives between the words In the space that goes unheard Not quite near and not quite far Exactly somewhere that we are Between hello and something more 네가 모르는 그 사이에 Every ordinary thing Started carrying everything Not a rush, not a claim 인사 하나가 바꿔놓은 계절 Maybe you say hello like that To everyone you chance to catch But something in the way it landed Left me quietly, beautifully stranded Between hello and something more 네가 모르는 그 사이에 Every ordinary thing started carrying everything in a way I can't undo Everything began with you 그게 전부였는데 It turned out to be everything We circled with unknown 조금씩 가까워지고 있었어 Not a choice we made aloud Not a line we drew from crowd Just a quiet pull between Two people in the same routine 어느 날부터 네가 있는 방향으로 자연스럽게 걷고 있었어 No gravity I could explain Still something pulled me back again Not too fast and not too slow Just the kind of thing that grows In the corners of the day When you look the other way Soft orbit around you 네가 모르는 사이에 Circling without a sound Losing track of solid ground Soft orbit, gentle pull 자꾸만 네 쪽으로 기울어져 Not a planet, not a star Still I can't get very far If you noticed how I drifted How my gravity had shifted Would you pull me closer in Or let me find my balance again Soft orbit around you 네가 모르는 사이에 Every passing day a loop Of something I can't same. 조금씩 가까워지고 있었어. And I didn't want to stop. You paused before you answered. 그 잠깐이 너무 예뻤어. 3 seconds that you took to think before your words began to sink into the air between us two. I learned to love the pause in you. 말하기 전에 잠깐 멈추는 네 버릇, 그게 나는 좋았어. Like you were choosing every word, not just releasing what you heard. In the quiet before the sound, something beautiful is found. Not the words, but what they hold. In the breath before they're told. The color of your pause, 말하기 직전의 그 순간. Something only I could see. Living quietly in between. The color of your pause, 눈을 잠깐 내리깔 때. Everything I needed was waiting in that silent clause. I started counting pauses then, waiting for that space again, where you existed in between. The most beautiful unseen. The color of your pulse, 말하기 직전의 그 순간. Something only I could see. Living quietly in between. The color of your pulse, 눈을 잠깐 내리깔 때. In that 3-second world you made, everything else slowly fade. 그 잠깐이 너무 예뻤어. 3 seconds I still keep. 마음 끝 Tuesday, 비가 와서 좋았어. 네가 있어서. We stayed inside because the rain may leave him feel like too much pain. You read, I watched the window blur. Everything was still in her. 아무것도 하지 않아도 괜찮은 오후. 네 옆에 있으면 그걸로 충분했어. No agenda, no demand, just quietly within reach of hand. Some feelings don't arrive with sun. They come in gray, they come undone. In the softest kind of way, on an ordinary rainy day. Rainy Tuesday feeling, 비가 오는 날 네 옆에서. Nothing needed to be said, everything was warm instead. Rainy Tuesday, soft and slow. 네가 만든 작은 세계. In the space the rain allowed. Nothing lost, nothing loud. I think I knew it then, that I'd want 1,000 rainy days again, just to sit beside you in the quiet that we lived within. Rainy Tuesday feeling, 비가 오는 날 네 옆에서. Nothing needed to be said, everything was warm instead. Rainy Tuesday, always true. 모든 비가 오는 날엔 I'll be thinking about you. 비가 와서 좋았어, 네가 있어서. Still the best Tuesday, I know. You always left a little slowly. 떠나는 게 아쉬운 척. You'd reach the door then turn around like you forgot some little sound, a word, a glance, a reason to delay the distance between us two. 한 발은 이미 문 밖에 있으면서 한 번 더 뒤를 돌아보던 너. Not a promise, not a stay, just a little longer every day. Maybe you didn't even know how much I love to watch you go. Slowly, gently, just a bit, like you weren't quite ready for it. Something in the way you leave, 떠나면서 한 번 더 돌아볼 때 told me more than words could say. In the turning of your delay, something in the way you stay. 문 앞에서 머뭇거리던 너. Just a second longer still, give me something time can't fill. Now every door I walk back through, I pause a little just like you. Because somewhere I learned to believe there's meaning in the way we leave. Something in the way you leave, 떠나면서 한 번 더 돌아볼 때 told me more than words could say. In the turning of your delay, something in the way you stay. 문 앞에서 머뭇거리던 기억, still the most beautiful display of something neither could say. 떠나는 게 아쉬운 척, or maybe it wasn't pretend. We didn't have a word for it. 아직 이름이 없던 것들. Not lovers, not quite friends. Something living past the bends of every category made for feelings not yet displayed. 이름을 붙이면 작아질 것 같아서 그냥 이대로 두고 싶었어. In the undefined we found a kind of beauty, safe and sound. Some things exist beyond the frame of every label, every name. And maybe that's what made it real, the freedom in what we could feel. Not yet named but fully here. 이름 없이도 충분했어. Living past the need to know what exactly this would grow. Not yet named, not yet defined. 아직 말하지 않아도 돼. In the unnamed we both knew something some things live their best in the beautiful unnamed rest. Not yet named but fully here. 이름 없이도 충분했어. Living past the need to know what exactly this would grow. Not yet named, still so true. 아직 말하지 않아도 what I saw in the space we didn't claim. We became without a name. 아직 이름이 없던 것들. The best things never needed one. There was a day I stopped hiding it. 더 이상 모른 척 할 수 없었어. I used to act like you were just another face collecting dust in ordinary passing days. But I was living in a daze. 어느 순간부터 네 이름이 다르게 들리기 시작했어. Not a sound but something more. A weight I never felt before. No announcement, no big scene. Just the quiet fall between pretending and the honest truth of something I could not undo. The day I stopped pretending, 더 이상 모른 척 할 수 없던 날. Everything became too clear. Every reason you were near. The day I stopped pretending, 솔직해지고 말았어. Not a choice I made out loud, just something breaking through the cloud. And once you stop pretending, you can't quite go back again to the comfortable distance of almost maybe. Then the day I stopped pretending, 더 이상 모른 척 할 수 없던 날. Everything became too clear. Every reason you were near. The day I stopped pretending was the day I started knowing what had always been right here. Something real, something clear. 더 이상 모른 척 할 수 없었어. And I was glad. No, don't move when it happened. Honestly, 네 것이 되어 있었어. No ceremony, no exchange. No moment I could rearrange into the point where I became someone who lived inside your name. 네가 웃으면 나도 웃고, 네가 조용하면 나도 조용해졌어. Not a mirror, just a tune that found its rhythm with the moon. Belonging doesn't always ask, it just removes the careful mask and leaves you standing in the light of something that feels simply right. Yours without asking. 어느새 네 것이 되어 있었어. Not a word, not a claim, just existing in your name. Yours without knowing. 나도 몰랐는데 이미 in the softest kind of way I became yours every every day. And I wonder if you know the way that I've been letting go of every wall I used to keep. Now yours to hold, now yours to keep. Yours without asking. 어느새 네 것이 되어 있었어. Not a contract, not a vow, just the natural somehow. Yours without asking. 나도 몰랐는데 이미 in the quiet of the days I became yours in countless ways. 어느새 네 것이 되어 있었어. I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't know when it happened. 어느새 네 것이 되어 있었어. No ceremony, no exchange, no moment I could rearrange into the point where I became someone who lived inside your name. 네가 웃으면 나도 웃고 네가 조용하면 나도 조용해졌어. Not a mirror, just a tune that found its rhythm with the moon. Belonging doesn't always ask, it just removes the careful mask and leaves you standing in the light of something that feels simply right. Yours without asking. 어느새 네 것이 되어 있었어. Not a word, not a claim, just existing in your name. Yours without knowing. 나도 몰랐는데 이미 in the softest kind of way I became yours every day. And I wonder if you know the way that I've been letting go of every wall I used to keep. Now yours to hold, now yours to keep. Yours without asking. 어느새 네 것이 되어 있었어. Not a contract, not a vow, just the natural somehow. Yours without asking. 나도 몰랐는데 이미 in the quiet of the days I became yours in countless ways. 어느새 네 것이 되어 있었어. I wouldn't have it any other way. The best parts were the small hours. 새벽 2시의 대화들, when the world had gone to sleep and we had promises to keep, with honesty too tired to hide everything we held inside. 새벽에만 할 수 있는 말들이 있어. 낮에는 절대 못할 것 같은 것들. But at 2 a.m. beside you everything felt safe and true. Small hours hold what daylight hides, the unguarded softer sides of people who forgot to be anything but completely free. Small hours soft and wide. 새벽 2시에 우리, when the careful versions sleep and the real ones start to speak. Small hours, yours and mine. 말하지 못한 것들을 말하던 시간 in the dark I keep them all. 너의 웃음 louder 조용히 당겨지는 것 It doesn't announce itself with noise or come with fanfare, light or poise. It settles like the afternoon in rooms that face the afternoon. 네가 없을 때 네 생각이 나고 네가 있을 때 더 잘 웃게 돼. Nothing dramatic, nothing vast, just something built to always last. Gravity doesn't ask for proof, it simply holds beneath the roof of everything you thought you knew before it quietly pulled you through. Gravity, quietly, 소리 없이 당기는 힘. Not a force I could resist, not a feeling I had missed. Gravity, steadily 네 쪽으로 기울어지는 나. Not a choice, just the design of everything that's yours and mine. I think this is what love is, not the lightning, not the fizz, but the quiet pull that stays through the ordinary days. Gravity, quietly, 소리 없이 당기는 힘. Not a force I could resist, not a feeling I had missed. Gravity, always you, 네 곁에 있는 게 자연스러워. In the softest kind of true, I keep falling into you. 조용히 당겨지는 것. And I stopped fighting it. You left your sweater here again. 또 두고 갔어. 일부러인지 몰라도. It smells like something I can't name, a comfortable, familiar claim on all the space inside my room, a warmth that stays beyond the gloom. 네 물건들이 조금씩 내 공간에 쌓여. 그게 싫지 않았어, 오히려 좋았어. A book, a mug, a borrowed thing, the quiet proof of everything. Love lives in what we leave behind, in all the traces, all the signs that someone was here, someone stayed, in all the small impressions made. Borrowed sweater, borrowed time, 네가 두고 간 것들. Every piece of you that stays, living in my everyday. Borrowed sweater, borrowed light, 네 흔적이 가득한 공간. In the things you left behind, you become part of my life. I wear it sometimes when you're gone. It's 3 sizes wrong, but still I put it on, because inside the 2 big sleeves I find a part of you that never leaves. Borrowed sweater, borrowed time, 네가 두고 간 것들. Every piece of you that stays, living in my everyday. Borrowed sweater, always here, 불어두고 간 거 알아. In the things you leave behind, leaves traces of the finest kind. 또 두고 갔어 일부러인지 몰라도 I hope you keep forgetting. Your voice sounds different on Sundays. 일요일 네 목소리 Lower, slower, unrehearsed, like you'd let the week disperse from every careful thing you said and spoke from somewhere soft instead. 일요일 오후 네 목소리는 세상에서 제일 좋은 소리야. Not performing, not on stage, just you turning some private page. Some versions of you I collect, the Sunday one I love the best. Unhurried and without defense, completely, perfectly immense. Sunday in your voice, 일요일 네 목소리, slower than the weekday rush, softer than the morning hush. Sunday in your voice, 낮고 조용한 그 말들, in the version only I get to hear on Sundays like. I save the Sunday recordings somewhere safe inside my heart, for every Monday when I need to find the warmest place to start. Sunday in your voice, 일요일 네 목소리, slower than the weekday rush, softer than the morning hush. Sunday in your voice, 가장 솔직한 네 목소리, in the version only I get to hear under Sunday sky. 일요일 네 목소리, my favorite frequency. We didn't decide to become. 어느 날 우리가 되어 있었어. No conversation marked the line, no moment I could underline as the one where I became something living in your name. 돌아보면 그게 언제였는지 몰라. 하지만 분명히 있었던 순간, when the I and you we knew quietly became the two. Becoming doesn't ask for dates, it doesn't stand and hesitate. It simply grows until one day you realize you changed some way. We became without becoming. 어느 날 우리가 되어 있었어. No ceremony, no clear line, just yours becoming also mine. We became without deciding, 모르는 사이에 이미 in the everyday between. We became what love could mean. And now I can't remember how it felt to live before this now, before we quietly became two people living in one frame. We became without becoming. 어느 날 우리가 되어 있었어. No ceremony, no clear line, just yours becoming also natural thing. Didn't know I was empty. 네가 오기 전까지 몰랐어. Not a hollow I could name, not a lack, not someone's blame. Just a quiet empty space I'd forgotten had a place. 네가 온 다음에 알았어. 그 전에 뭔가 없었다는 걸. Not a missing I had felt, but a fullness when you dealt yourself into my everyday. Some things fill you without asking. Some completions come unlasting. Quietly and without fuss, becoming what completes us. Full, finally full. 네가 채워준 빈자리. Not a word I used before, not a feeling at the door. Full, quietly full. 네가 있어서 가득해. In the everyday with you, I discover something new. What it means to be complete. 네가 곁에 있으면 충분해. I've been fine before you came, and fine is not a thing to blame, but full is what I am with you. A different kind of being true. Full, finally full. 네가 채워준 빈자리. Not a word I used before, not a feeling at the door. Full, quietly full. 네가 있어서 가득해. In the everyday with you, I discovered I was new. What it means to be complete. 내 곁에서 처음 알았어. 네가 오기 전까지 몰랐어. And now I always know something was slightly off. 조금씩 어긋나기 시작했어. Not a wrong note, not a break, just something slightly out of place. Like a song that used to fit, now missing something small in it. 말은 똑같은데 느낌이 달랐어. 웃음 뒤에 뭔가 비어있는 것 같았어. Not a fight, not a clear sign, just something bending out of line. The hardest changes have no sound, no breaking point that can be found. Just something settling into wrong in a melody you thought was strong. Off key, just slightly. 조금씩 어긋나기 시작한 우리. Not enough to call it done, but enough to feel it come. Off key, quietly. 말하지 않아도 느껴졌어. Something in the everyday started going a different way. If it had broken all at once, we could have named it, moved on from. But this slow drift we couldn't see was harder than it used to be. Off key, just slightly. 조금씩 어긋나기 시작한 우리. Not enough to call it done, but enough to feel it come off key. Slowly true, 우리가 달라지고 있었어. Something in the air between was no longer what it used to mean. 조금씩 어긋나기 시작했어. And neither of us said a word. We still talked every day. 말은 여전히 했는데 Same sentences, same routine, same coffee in the same machine. But something in the space between was emptier than it had been. 예전엔 침묵도 편했는데 이제는 침묵이 무거워졌어. Not a silence born from peace, but from something finding its release. Words can stay while meaning goes. Language left while feeling slows. And you can speak in perfect lines while losing every single sign. The space between our words, 말과 말 사이가 멀어졌어. Grew wider every passing day in things we didn't choose to say. The space between our words, 채워지지 않는 공백, held everything we should have named before the distance became framed. I try to fill it sometimes with extra words and borrowed lines, but a space that's growing has its way of swallowing what you try to say. The space between our words, 말과 말 사이가 멀어졌어. Grew wider every passing day in things we didn't choose to say. The space between our words, 이미 너무 커져버렸어. Held all the love that lost its way in the silences of every day. 말은 여전히 했는데 But we weren't saying anything. Your training lit like storms do. 조용히, 아주 조용히 떠났어. No slam doors, no final scene, no chapter closing in between. Just a gradual stepping back until you left without a track. 마지막이 언제였는지도 몰랐어. 그냥 어느 날 네가 없었어. Not a wound but something more, like furniture moved from the floor. Some endings have no punctuation, no clear stop, no final station. Just a trailing off that goes softer than the falling snow. Soft goodbye, no sound, 아무 소리 없이 사라진 너. In the way the air just changed, everything felt rearranged. Soft goodbye, so slow, 그렇게 네가 떠나갔어. Not a loss I could declare, still something missing from the air. I keep waiting for the moment that explains the way you went, but soft goodbyes don't give you that. They just leave and don't look back. Soft goodbye, no sound. 아무 소리 없이 사라진 너. In the way the air just changed, everything felt rearranged. Soft goodbye, still true. 조용한 이별이 더 아파. The quietest ones cut deepest through. A soft goodbye from you. 조용히, 아주 조용히 떠났어. And the quiet was the loudest part. You didn't leave like storms do. 조용히, 아주 조용히 떠났어. No slam doors, no final scene, no chapter closing in between. Just a gradual stepping back until you'd left without a track. 마지막이 언제였는지도 몰랐어. 그냥 어느 날 네가 없었어. Not a wound but something more, like furniture moved from the floor. Some endings have no punctuation, no clear stop, no final station. Just a trailing off that goes softer than the falling snow. Soft goodbye, no sound. 아무 소리 없이 사라진 너. In the way the air just changed, everything felt rearranged. Soft goodbye, so slow. 그렇게 네가 떠나갔어. Not a loss I could declare, still something missing from the air. I keep waiting for the moment that explains the way you went, but soft goodbyes don't give you that. They just leave and don't look back. Soft goodbye, no sound. 아무 소리 없이 사라진 너. In the way the air just changed, everything felt rearranged. Soft goodbye, still true. 조용한 이별이 더 아파. The quietest ones cut deepest through. A soft goodbye from you. You didn't leave like storms do. 조용히, 아주 조용히 떠났어. No slam doors, no final scene, no chapter closing in between. Just a gradual stepping back until you'd left without a track. 마지막이 언제였는지도 몰랐어. 그냥 어느 날 네가 없었어. Not a wound but something more, like furniture moved from the floor. Some endings have no punctuation, no clear stop, no final station. Just a trailing off that goes softer than the falling snow. Soft goodbye, no sound. 아무 소리 없이 사라진 너. In the way the air just changed, everything felt rearranged. something missing from the air. I keep waiting for the moment that explains the way you went, the soft goodbyes. The chair is still there. 네가 앉던 자리. Same angle, same indented seat. The place where you would fold your feet. Beneath you in that way you did. Like warmth was something that you hid. 그 자리에 아무도 안 앉아. 나도 모르게 비워두고 있어. Not a shrine, not a kept thing. Just a habit of remembering. Empty chairs hold the shape of those who filled them in the way love goes. Not forever, not complete, but in the warmth of every seat. The chair you used to fill. 네가 앉던 그 자리. Still angle like you left it there. Still holding something in the air. The chair you used to fill. 비워두고 있는 자리. Not a choice I made aloud. Just the chair still in the crowd of everything you left behind. In the corners of my mind. Maybe I'll move it someday, rearrange the whole display, but for now it holds its place like a memory I can't erase. The chair you used to fill. 네가 앉던 그 자리. Still angle like you left it there. Still holding something in the air. The chair you used to fill. 시간이 지나도 그대로야. In the space you used to be. Still the clearest part of me. 네가 앉던 자리. I still leave it for you. It rained today. 비가 왔어. 네 생각이 났어. The same rain, the same gray street, the same puddles at my feet. But everything it touched today felt colored in a different way. 비는 아무것도 모르는 채로 예전처럼 똑같이 내렸어. Indifferent to the fact that you were somewhere else the whole rain through. Rain doesn't know about the end. It falls the same on what we tend and what we've left and what remains. The rain just falls and falls and rains. What the rain remembers. 비가 기억하는 것들 is everything we were that day. When rain meant something in our way. What the rain remembers. 너와 비가 오던 날 I can't avoid on rainy days. The memory the water plays. I used to love the rain for you. Now I love it and I grieve it too. 왔어 네 생각이 났어 And that's okay I'm trying to find the right word 잃어버린 게 아닌 것 같아서 Lost implies a thing that's gone But you're still somewhere carrying on In a life that runs beside The one where I no longer reside 없어진 게 아니라 달라진 거야 그렇게 생각하면 조금 나 Not a subtraction but a change A shift across a different range Some things end without an end They just take a different bend into a version that exists Beyond the place where something missed Not a loss, just different 잃어버린 게 아니라 달라진 거야 Not the same but still somewhere Living in a different air Not a loss, just a change 그렇게 부르면 조금 나 In the space where you now are Still a warmth, still a star I'm not sure I believe it yet But I'm practicing the frame Of not a loss, just different Until different feels the same Not a loss, just different 잃어버린 게 아니라 달라진 거야 Not the same but still somewhere Living in a different air Not a loss, just a change 언젠가는 그렇게 느껴지겠지 In the letting go I find a different kind of peace of mind 잃어버린 게 아닌 것 같아서 I'll keep telling myself that 머린 켜매닝을 아침엔 어김없이 왔어 I didn't ask it to arrive But there it was insisting life Continue in its gentle way With light across the floor to say The time has not agreed to stop For any grief or any loss 처음엔 아침이 싫었어 눈을 뜨면 다시 시작해야 했으니까 But somewhere in the 10th or 12th The morning started helping itself There's something in the daily light That doesn't argue, doesn't fight Just offers what it always gave A quiet chance, a gentle wave Morning again 아침은 어김없이 와줬어 Not asking if I'm ready yet Just arriving with the alphabet Of another chance to be Someone finding how to breathe Morning again 괜찮아지고 있나 봐 In the light across the floor I'm learning what I'm living for I used to dread the waking up Now 어김없이 왔어. And eventually I was glad. 이름이 늦은 fact, 천천히 굳혀지는 것들. It doesn't come with a clear date or an announcement at the gate of when you feel like you again. It moves in millimeters then. 어느 날은 괜찮고 어느 날은 또 처음 같고. But something in the back and forth is slowly moving something north. Slow repair, still repair, even when it's barely there. Every fraction counts somehow in the quiet work of now. Slow repair, day by day, 천천히 고쳐지는 것들. Not a rush, not a cure, just the steady something sure. Slow repair, still it works. 조급해하지 않아도 돼. In the smallest shifts I find something healing in my mind. I stopped asking when it ends, started living in the bends of the slow and uneven road that's quietly lightening the load. Slow repair, day by day, 천천히 고쳐지는 것들. Not a rush, not a cure, just the steady something sure. Slow repair, always true. 조금씩이면 충분해. In the patience of the time, I'm becoming more than fine. 천천히 고쳐지는 것들. I learned to do things alone. 혼자 하는 것들을 다시 배웠어. The coffee order just for one, the table by the window done, the movie starting without pause for someone else's input clause. 처음엔 혼자가 어색했어. 둘이 하던 것들을 혼자 할 때. But somewhere in the solitude I found a different kind of good. Alone is not the same as lonely. It's the space that's yours and only yours to fill or leave as air, yours to keep or choose to share. Things I do alone now, 혼자 하는 것들을 다시 배웠어. And they're becoming mine again in ways they weren't quite back then. Things I do alone now, 혼자여도 괜찮더라. Finding out who I become when the only one is one. I think I'd forgotten me somewhere in the week, but alone has given back some parts I didn't know I lacked. Things I do alone now, 혼자 하는 것들을 다시 배웠어. And they're becoming mine again in ways they weren't quite back then. Things I do alone now, 혼자이지만 괜찮아. Find didn't come when I needed it. 늦게 왔어. 그래도 왔어. I stopped expecting it to come. Stop counting days, stop feeling numb to the waiting in the hollow space. And then it found a different place. 억지로 기다리기를 포기했을 때 그때서야 왔어. Not in the moment I had planned, but quietly without demand. Late arrivals have their reason. They come exactly in their season. Not when we've met the perfect time, but when we've stopped demanding signs. The light came late. 늦게 왔어. 그래도 왔어. Not in the hour I had prayed, not in the space I carefully made. The light came late. 포기했을 때 찾아왔어. But it came and that's the truth. Better late than never through. Maybe timing isn't ours to choose, and late is just the light that knew exactly when to make its way into a more receptive day. The light came late. 늦게 왔어. 그래도 왔어. Not in the hour I had prayed, not in the space I carefully made. The light came late. 하지만 결국 왔잖아. And I was ready when it did. In the space where waiting lived. 늦게 왔어. 그래도 왔어. And that wasn't 정당한 rain softened. 나도 모르게 부드러워졌어. Not the kind of soft that breaks, not the giving in that takes from the center of yourself. Something placed upon a shelf. 아프고 나서 더 부드러워졌어. 단단해진 게 아니라 유연해진 것 같아. Like a cloth that's worn with use, softer, not a thing to lose. Soft is not the same as weak. It's the strength that doesn't speak in the language of the heart, but in the open, unguarded heart. Softer now, just a little. 나도 모르게 부드러워졌어. Not a loss of what I was, just a change the hurting does. Softer now, more alive. 아프고 나서 더 넓어진 것 같아. In the cracks that let light in, something softer now begins. I used to think the soft meant lost, but soft is worth the quiet cost of letting what was hard release and finding in its place a peace. Softer now, just a little. 나도 모르게 내게 부드러워졌어. And I think that's good. I stopped asking for more. 오늘 하루만 생각하기로 했어. Not the surrender of the tired, but the wisdom of the inspired, who know that one day at a time is more than just a borrowed line. 오늘 커피가 맛있었어. 그걸로 충분해. 오늘은 not a settling, not a small, but the whole sky in the small. Enough is not a lesser thing. It's the fullness that can bring peace into the restless chase of always needing more of space. Enough for today. 오늘 하루만 생각하기로 했어. Not forever, just for now. Not the why, but just the how of standing in the present day and letting enough be okay. Enough for today. 오늘로 충분해. Not a limit, but a gift of the moment as it is. Tomorrow can ask its questions. Today I live without corrections in the simple fact of here. Enough for today is clear. Enough for today. 오늘 하루만 생각하기로 했어. Not forever, just for now. Not the why, but just the how of standing in the present day. Enough for today. 오늘로 충분해. In the small and steady truth. Today is already enough to do. 오늘 하루만 생각하기로 했어. And today was good. 숨이 막힌 백 봄이 다시 왔어. 다른 눈으로 보게 됐어. The same blossoms on the same trees, the same early April breeze, but something in the way I stood beneath them felt entirely good. 작년 봄이랑 같은 봄인데 다르게 보여. 내가 달라진 것 같아. Not the season but the one who walked beneath it in the sun. Same spring, different standing. Something in the understanding of what winter meant to leave and what spring was asking me to be. Same spring, different eyes. 봄이 다시 왔어. 내가 달라졌어. Same blossoms, same blue sky, but something different in the light. Same spring, different now. 다른 눈으로 보는 used to see the spring through you. Now I see it through the view of someone who has learned to grow in all the seasons, high and low. Same spring, different eyes. 봄이 다시 왔어. 내가 달라졌어. Same blossom, same blue sky, but I finally feel alive. Same spring, different true. 같은 봄, 달라진 나. In the season, same return. I can see how far I've come. 봄이 다시 왔어. 다른 눈으로 보게 됐어. And it's more beautiful than before.
You taught me things you didn't know. You taught. 네가 모르게 많은 걸 배웠어. Not lessons written in a book. Not wisdom offered, just a look. A pause or choice, a way of being that changed the shape of what I'm seeing. 사랑하는 방법, 기다리는 방법, 놓아주는 방법도 내게서 배웠어. Not intentional, not a plan, just living with you. I learned from you. 네가 모르게 많은 걸 배웠어. Not the things you try to give, but in the way you chose to live. I learned from you. 말하지 않아도 가르쳐줬어. In the loving and the loss, I learned what nothing else has taught. Someday I'll love with everything you gave me. In the living of our time, the lessons woven into mine. I learned from you. 네가 모르게 많은 걸 배웠어. Not the things you try to give, but in the way you chose to live. I learned from you. 고마워 정말로. In the loving and the loss, I carry everything there was. 네가 모르게 많은 걸 배웠어. Thank you for the curriculum.
Wider than I used to be. 예전보다 넓어진 것 같아. Not in ways that anyone could see. Not a visible expanding me, but in the range of what I hold. The stories I can now be told. 기쁨도 더 잘 느끼고 슬픔도 더 깊이 느끼게 됐어. But somehow that felt like the goal, to live inside a wider soul, wide enough to hold the grief, wide enough to find relief in the same breath, the same day, wide enough to let love stay. Wider now, I can feel more. 예전보다 넓어진 것 같아. Not just the easy, not just the bright, but the full range from dark to light. Wider now, more alive. 더 많이 느낄 수 있게 됐어 in the expanding of my heart. Wider is the better part. I used to wanna feel less, to protect myself from the excess of every feeling high and low. But now I wanna let it flow. Wider now, I can feel more. 예전보다 넓어진 것 같아. Not just the easy, not just the bright, but the full range from dark to light. Wider now, still growing. 더 넓어지고 있어 in the living of each year. Wider is how I appear. 예전보다 넓어진 것 같아. And I'm grateful for the stretching. There's a version of me that came after. 그 이후에 나 not better necessarily, not the one I thought I'd be, but someone standing in the light of everything that made me right. 그 이후에 나는 달라, 더 조용하고 더 확실해. Less in need of the approval of the things requiring removal. After isn't always after. Sometimes it's a chapter of the self that needed what the before was leading up. The version after. 그 이후에 나 is not the one who came undone, but the one who found the sun in the rubble of the what was. The version after. 아프고 나서 만난 나 is someone I am learning still to recognize and love until the after and the before become one story, nothing more. I used to mourn the version lost. Now I understand the cost was just the price of the new. The version after me that grew. The version after. 그 이후에 나 is not the one who came undone, but the one who found the sun in the quiet of the what was. The version after. 이제 이 버전이 좋아. It's standing in the open air with nothing hidden anywhere. The after is the me I keep. The version after, finally free.
all the things not written as yet. 여기 있다는 게 제일 신기해. I've been the one who fell apart, the one who lost and couldn't start, the one who waited in the gray for something to show the way. 흔들렸고 무너졌고 그래도 매일 일어났어. And every version I have been has led to here, to this, to win. Still here is not a small thing, still here is everything. It means you've made it through every single version of you. Still here, 아직 여기 있어. After everything the years have done, after losing, after one, still here. 넘어졌지만 일어났어. Standing in the simplest truth of having made it, me and you. Still here, still whole. 아직 여기 있다는 것 is the most courageous thing I know. Not unscathed, not untouched, not the same, but still as much the person worth the staying for. Still here, still wanting more. Still here, 아직 여기 있어. After everything the years have done, after losing, after one, still here. 그게 가장 용감한 거야. Standing in the morning light, still here, and finally alright. Still here, still me. 아직 여기 있어. That's the whole victory. 아직 여기 있다는 게 제일 신기해. And the most beautiful. 좀 더 soft 더 부드러운 방식을 찾았어. Not forcing every open door, not demanding something more from every moment, every day. Just letting things find their own way. 예전엔 뭔가를 꼭 잡으려 했어. 이제는 흘러가게 두는 법을 알아. And in the letting I have found a deeper kind of solid ground. Soft is not the path of least, it's the path that's finally released from the need to hold so tight that nothing flows and nothing's right. Softer way to be, 더 부드러운 방식을 찾았어. Not less strong, just less at war with everything I'm living for. Softer way to move, 흘러가게 두는 법을 알아. In the ease of letting flow, I found the truest way to grow. I don't need to win the day, I just need to let it play. In the softer way to be, I finally found the most
부드러운 방식을 찾았어. And if it's better,
I stop searching. 이미 충분했어. 처음부터. Not because I found the thing I thought the searching was to bring, but because I looked around and saw the beauty in the found. 지금 이 자리, 지금 이 순간, 이걸로 충분하다는 걸 알게 됐어. Not a settling, not a less, but the fullness in what is. Enough already here, in the ordinary clear of morning light and coffee warm, of quiet days without a storm. Enough already here, 이미 충분했어. 처음부터. Not in the future, not in more, but in the open present door. Enough already now, 지금 이대로 충분해. In the stillness I can see, enough is what surrounds me. Enough already here, 이미 다 가지고 있었어. I just forgot to look around at all the beauty I had found. The searching was the thing that hid what was already there amid the everyday and overlooked, the beauty I had never looked. Enough already here, 이미 충분했어. 처음부터. Not in the future, not in more, but in the open present door. Enough already true, 지금 이 순간이 전부야. In the life I'm living through, enough was always me and you. Enough is what I am, 이미 충분한 나. 이미 충분한 나. 이미 충분했어. 처음부터. I just needed to see it. We live between the lines we drew. 우리가 그은 선들 사이에서. Not the lines of definition, not the borders of decision, but the ones we made by living, by the taking and the giving. 설렘과 사랑 사이에서, 사랑과 이별 사이에서. Between the lines of what we were,
I found the truest kind of her. Between the lines is where it lived, the unspoken, unreserved, the most honest kind of true. Between the lines of me and you, between the lines we drew, 우리가 그은 선들 사이에서 is where the real story stayed. In the space between what's made, between the lines we knew, 말하지 않은 것들 사이에서 I found the version that was true of me, of this, of me and you. And now the lines are faded some, but in the space where they have come from and gone, I still can find the truest things we left behind between the lines. Is where the real story stayed. In the beauty of what's made. Between the lines, between the true, 말하지 않아도 알았던 것들. I carry everything we grew. Between the lines of me and you. Between the lines, 우리가 그은 선들 사이에서, that's where I'll always find the most beautiful of all the lines. 우리가 그은 선들 사이에서 그게 전부였고 그게 충분했어.